Hello, 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 and what is today? Is it Wednesday or Thursday? What is today? I do know that it is the 28th of December. Hello. Happy December. Happy the end of 2023. Y'all, I am doing something different right now, so don't judge me. Don't talk about me. Please don't say, what is this girl doing? She's looking at this camera, but then she's looking here. So we are live everywhere right now. We are live everywhere. And I am super excited to be here. Super excited to be here. Let's see. I wanted to post something. There we go. Hello. What's going on? I feel like it has been a million months since I've been here. Like a million months since I've been here, but I am super excited to be here. And I haven't just disappeared just for the sake of disappearing. Y'all, I've been working. I've been working, like working. And I love social media. A lot of people, talk about social media, but I love social media. Um, and I want to be here all the time. I want to be here with you, looking and scrolling and posting and doing all the things. But when that time comes, when it's time to go to work, you have to put social media down and you have to go to work. And so I had to go to work. So anyway, I'm here now. I do plan on being here in the new year, in 2024. But when the work starts, yeah, and you don't see me, you might be saying, oh, she's going back to work. So that's what's happening when I disappear. I am working. I am doing the work that I'm telling you about. I am talking with people, building friendships, building relationships, building partnerships. I am doing the work, right? So, anyway, hello. Happy December 28th. I do know that. I don't even know what day it is. What day it is. I've been working. It's crazy. But happy December 28th. My name is, and I'm going to just probably look here. My name is Felecia Higgs Walker, and I am the CEO of the Focus Group by Felecia. I am the author of Paid on Friday, Broke by Tuesday, The Pathway to Unstoppable Success. That is me. That is me. Hello. I feel like there are a lot of people that I have been connected with over the past few years. And so you all know me. You've seen changes in my life. You've seen me turn lemons into lemonade and some really good lemonade. You've seen these things, right? And then some of you are new to me. Like we are new friends. So hello, and how are you? Hello. So please let me know if you can hear me. Is my volume okay? I just want to make sure because what I have to say is super, super important, right? So, because I haven't been here in a while, I do want to say, let's see, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and happy birthday to everyone who has already celebrated a birthday over the past 3 months, and then any special people who are about to celebrate birthdays. Happy birthday. I hope it is amazing. Okay. Um, and then happy new year. I know I'm early. I know it's like 72 hours away. You are like, Felecia, freaking relax. I cannot relax. I am super excited about 2024. 2024 is on its way. I have been preparing for 2024. Everything that I've done in 2023 has been for 2024. It has been to set me up, to set my business up, to set my family up, and to set you up. Everything I've done has been for you. Well, for me and you, for us. Like we're in this together. So Here lately, over the past week, I've been posting a lot of videos because I have a webinar coming up tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. that you still can sign up for. But I've been posting videos, and those videos have been so fun to make. Like, one video I made, like, I literally watched the video like 20 times. I was like, this is hilarious. Like, Felicia, you are hilarious. So those videos have been so fun to make. Thank you all for watching those videos. But know this, I made the videos because, and everything was a joke, right? But when you think about it, like, some of our jobs reflect those videos. We know people who reflect, who can be seen in those videos. We know people like that, right? And I really wanted it to grab your attention. I wanted to grab your attention so that you would say, you know what? Need to talk to Felicia. I need to talk to Felicia. I have a job interview coming up and I need to talk to her. I need to be in her webinar. So I made those videos. They were super fun to make, but I made them to grab your attention, which is what all social media is, right? Everything is to grab our attention. So that's why I made the videos. I hope you have enjoyed the videos. They, again, they were super fun to watch, to make. So, um, for those of you who don't know me, I am going to really briefly tell you a little bit about me and my story. Those of you who do know me, this is just a reminder. This is just a reminder. So in 2017, I was laid off from a six-figure job, and I love that job. I was laid off. Um, I love the job. Let me just say that. I was laid off. I ended up taking a 60% pay cut to go work for another company, same sales industry. I was in pharmaceutical sales and I went into transportation sales. Um, Took a 60% pay cut. I had some crazy things to happen to me and I needed to change my life. And I probably, in my mind, I hit rock bottom, I guess. And so I went home. I laid flat on my face and I said, God, you got to help me. You got to help me change my life. You got to help me do something different at work. You got to help me earn a promotion. I need more money. I have three children, three beautiful boys. At the time, they were younger, and I needed something different in my life. And so I went to work the next day after laying flat out on my face. I went to work the next day doing something different. I started arriving earlier, staying later, talking to people that I really had no business talking to, but I needed to earn a promotion and I had 18 months to do it. I had 18 months to do it. And I did all the things. And I'll say to you, all the things. And when it was time to apply for the promotion, I applied for the promotion and I was the one to walk away with the job. And this was a very competitive market. Man, it was, I feel like everybody in my town wanted this job, but I was the one to walk away. I was the one who came out as the number one candidate. And so I earned my first promotion within 18 months, which is the exact time that I was eligible. I had to wait before I was eligible to even apply. I worked that job for 9 months and I said, you know what? I love this job. I love this company, but I need more. And I wasn't afraid to say that I needed more. And so I started working and I returned back into the pharmaceutical industry within 2 months, two job offers, and I came back at six figures. But I did some things that I had never done before when I was younger. I did some things, I talked to people, I created some habits that I didn't have before. But the habits that I created when I earned that first promotion, I used those same habits and those same behaviors to return to that six-figure industry. Okay. So then I figured, oh, I think I got something. People started asking for my help. I started helping them, and then they started improving their lives and elevating their careers and doing all the things. So then it got to a point where I was like, okay, let me see if I can do this on my own. There was a moment that happened in my life and I took advantage of the opportunity. And I said, let me see if I can do this on my own. So stepped away from my corporate job and I started my business. I've been in business. I'm in year 3 right now. What? Year 3? When does that happen? But I'm in year 3 right now. And so I started working. I started talking to people saying, hey, let me help you do this. Let me help your company do this. Let me help your employees do this. Let me help your students do this. And y'all, it started working for them as well. So here I am in year 3, helping other people elevate their careers and land dream jobs and learn how to interview and learn how to say the right things, when to say those right things, learn what to do when you get the interview, after the interview, during the interview, all the things. Now, interviewing can be tricky, it can be scary, it can make you nervous. There used to be a time when I would prepare for an interview, or not really even prepare, but I would be getting ready for an interview and my stomach would be in knots all day. Like I could feel my body slowing down. There used to be a time during interviews I would fumble over my words, I would stutter. I didn't know what answer to give because I hadn't prepared. Y'all, the times that we're living in now, they're not just giving jobs away. These companies they are able to sit back and select the best of the best. And if you don't show up for that interview, if you don't show up as your best version, you're not going to be the one to be selected. So let me help you. There was a time when I was not selected. I was applying for a million jobs at one time. I was getting an interview, but I wasn't getting past the first interview, right? I was getting callbacks, but I wasn't getting past the first interview or the second interview. And then because that kept happening to me, I would probably get sad, I would get depressed, and I was like, oh, just forget it. I'll just stay where I am. Has anybody ever experienced that? I have. And that's tough. I've even applied for jobs, gone through an interview, gotten to the end of the interview process, and then get that ugly, funky email that says, oh, thanks for your interest, but we've decided to go in a different direction. Hate those emails. Hate them. I do not like them. So anyway, so that has happened to me. And I don't know if this happened to you, but it probably has. If you're just blindly applying for jobs and you don't you haven't planned it out, you haven't prepared, you haven't researched, you haven't studied yourself or the company that you're interviewing with, you're probably getting those emails or those phone calls from the recruiter saying, oh, they decided to go in a different direction. I hate a different direction. So I knew at 18 months when it was time for me to interview, or 18 months when it was time for me to earn my first promotion, I knew I had to do something different because I didn't want to get that type of email. I did not want to receive the phone call from the recruiter saying, hey, thanks for your time, but the company decided to go in a different direction. Nope, you're not going to say that to me. And so I got focused. And although I felt like I was already focused, my focus had to grow. I had to focus my focus. I had to kind of cut the television off. I had to tell friends I can't go out to dinner this weekend, or I can't do that. I had to make some sacrifices and really dig into what I was trying to do and what I needed to do. Okay. So I'm going on. I can ramble. I'm sorry. So there's 72 hours left in 2023. 72 hours left. What the freak are you doing with your last 72 hours? With these last 3 days, what are you doing to prepare yourself for 2024? What are you doing? Are you hoping that 2024 is going to be better than 2023? Are you wishing that 2024 is going to be better than 2023? Well, let me tell you, if that's all you're doing, if all you're doing is hoping and wishing that is going to get better for you, nothing is going to happen because you have to do something. You have to invest in your future. You have to invest in 2024. You have to think about your 2023, what worked, what didn't work, what needs to change, and how can I change it? That's up to you. Hoping and wishing and sitting around twiddling your thumbs is not going to do anything for you. I'm telling you what I know. You got to put the work in. And maybe you haven't thought about, well, I don't really need help with interviewing. Is interviewing a thing? Is that something that, you invest in? Absolutely. If you need to change your life, your workplace, where you show up every day, how you're able to take care of your children, it matters. It matters if you're going to stay in a position, in the same position that you've been in for 5 years, or is it time for you to elevate your career? Is it time for you to elevate your job? It depends on you. Stop wishing, stop hoping, and then just sitting there and expecting magic to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not. You have to do something. You have to participate in the elevation of your life, of your career, of landing your next job. You have to do that. Okay. So forgive me for not smiling. I know I put out some funny videos, but y'all, I'm so serious about helping 10,000 people in the year of 2024 elevate their careers, elevate their jobs, land their dream jobs, and take their lives to the next level. Y'all, it was tough during that 18 months when I really needed a promotion. I really needed to earn more money. It was tough as crap. I'm not going to lie, but I made it through. And now I want to help you. So this video may not be for you. This webinar that's happening tonight at 6 p.m. and there's a link here in the comments. There's a link in all of my bios. If you are interested in doing something different with your life, and you know that I'm working this job, but I'm not earning enough money. You know that in 6 months, I really want to apply for this job that I know that's coming up. You know, don't wait for 6 months. Don't wait for the fifth month to start preparing for that interview. Start preparing now. Let me tell you, when I earned my first promotion at 18 months, y'all, I started preparing for that interview and that promotion at least a year in advance. At least a year in advance. I'm not telling the story. At least a year in advance, I started preparing. I started doing things, talking to people, saving success stories, all the things. I started preparing a year in advance. If you know that 3 months from now you are going to be applying for a new job or trying to go after a promotion, don't wait till the second month. Don't wait until 2 weeks before it's time to apply. Don't wait to get your resume ready and your LinkedIn. Don't wait for all those things. Don't wait to start preparing your stories. Don't wait. I'm telling you, I started a year in advance and it worked out. I'm looking at two different I'm looking at my camera anyway, it worked out. So that's what this job interview mastery 2024 is about. What are you doing for yourself? It is getting you ready so that you will be ready and stay ready. So when the opportunity presents itself, you'll be ready to take advantage of it. That's the one thing. When opportunities present themselves and then you're not ready, now you have to scramble around and get your resume ready and get your LinkedIn ready and try to figure out what interview questions are they going there. What I'm stumbling because I'm too excited. Relax, Felecia, relax. I'm talking to myself. But when you wait to the last minute, that's where the nerves come in. That's where you forget what you're going to say. That's when you don't have time to go out and buy a white blouse to go under your black or your blue suit, or a white button-down shirt to go under your black or your blue suit. That's that's where that's where the nerves come in, and that's where you mess up. So, um What are you doing for yourself? You got 72 hours. 72 hours. My webinar is tonight. There is a link in all of my socials. Click the link. And here's the thing, I'm not charging $1 million. Now, my publisher, oh, did I mention that I wrote a book? Yeah, I wrote a book called Paid on Friday, Broke by Tuesday, The Pathway to Unstoppable Success. And everything that I did is in this book. But I want to teach you out of this book. I want to give you, like me, real world. I want you to have an opportunity to ask questions about, well, Felecia, what did you do here? How did you do this? I want to tell you exactly what I did. So I didn't set the price for this webinar like it's affordable. All right. If you go look, you'll see, because I wanted everybody that needed me, I wanted you to be able to join me tonight. This is just simply me trying to help you get prepared for 2024. Get ready, stay ready, so that you'll always be ready. Okay? So that's all I have. Let me help you. That's it. Let me help you. I wrote down a few things. My handwriting is awful because I wanted to make sure that I addressed everything that I needed to address. This webinar is not surface level. It's not fluff. You will not walk away from this webinar tonight saying, man, I spent that little bit of money. And I say a little bit of money, but I spent that small amount of money and she didn't teach me anything. Nope. I've always said that whenever I had a master class or a webinar or something, I wanted to make sure that people walked away and said, dang it, it was worth it. It was worth it. And so that's what tonight's webinar is. I'm giving it all away, which is why I put a tag on it, a price tag on it. I could have given it away for free, but I figured people who would come in for free, that maybe they wouldn't use the information the way that they needed to use the information. But people who would pay a small fee may say, you know what, let me go see what this girl is talking about and let me use the information. Y'all, there's so much information on social media right now. And a lot of us are taking in this information, but we're not doing anything with it. This information, I will be giving you everything you need to go and prepare yourself to land your next dream job or just your next promotion, whatever it is. I don't know. So tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am hosting a job interview masterclass. Well, not a masterclass, a webinar. And there is a small fee attached. I'm sorry, it is. I worked hard for this knowledge. I worked really hard to be able to put this information together. Like, I went through it. This is my experience. I went through it so that I could give it to you. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing tonight. There's a link here in the comments. The link is in my bio. And I feel like I may be missing some questions. So I'm sorry if I'm missing some questions. Once this ends, if anyone wants to message me, you can. If you have questions about anything, you can. Thank you for joining. But I'm here. I am preparing for tonight, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What are you doing with your next 3 days of 2023? Y'all, I am so serious about this, which is why I don't smile often when I'm presenting. I don't smile often when I'm talking about changing your life. Y'all, in my book, I talk about it, and I talk about it when I speak to audiences. That's probably wrong, but whatever. But y'all, there was a time when I could not afford like a basket of grocery. I had to leave an entire basket of grocery in the store. I couldn't pay for it. And so I had to leave it in the store. And that was the night I talked about earlier that I laid flat on my face and said, what can I do different? God, you got to help me figure it out. And I went back to work the next day and I went back different. And I started doing things different. I started moving different. I started navigating my workspace different. And that's what you have to do. I started preparing for interviews a year in advance. And I'll tell you how I did that. I'll talk about that tonight. You'll have the blueprint, just like I created the blueprint. Like I lived it, right? I lived the blueprint. But then I took it and I created it so that I could and put it together so that I could give it to you. Y'all, tonight is serious business. Don't wait to the last minute when you know you have a job interview coming up. Do be nervous. You will have the bubble guts. You will fumble your words. You will stutter your words. If you are not familiar with what you've done and the experiences that you've had, your interview is not going to be a great interview. Unless unless you're interviewing for a job, where they're not really going to pay you a lot of money. So the way you interview is not that important. But if you're really trying to make a difference in your life, if you're really trying to change your life, man, show up as the best version of yourself. And don't let anybody talk you out of it. That's it. I don't even know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. This video may not be for you. So I'm asking that you share it with someone that may need it. If you have a child that has just graduated from college and they're trying to figure out their next move and they know they need to interview for a job, this is probably for them. If you've been on the job 2 or 3 years and you know that you need to start working toward promotion, but you've been on this job for 3 or 4 years and you've gotten out of the webinar is for you. If you are a job seeker and you're looking for a job and you're applying for jobs and you're interviewing for jobs, but you're not getting the callbacks, or you're getting that ridiculous email, thank you for your interest, but we've decided to go in a different direction, this webinar tonight is for you. You. It's for you. I'm not telling you anything that I've read. I'm not telling you anything that somebody else told me. I'm telling you what I have experienced, what I have gone through. I tripled my salary within 3 years. Triple. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to do, but I did it. So I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you need me or if you don't. I don't know if someone in your family needs me. If they do, send them to me. I will help them. Got it? Yeah, we're going on 30 minutes. We're at 27 minutes and I really did not think I was going to be this long. So that's all. That's it. The webinar is happening tonight. And because a new year is starting and there's some amazing things happening within my business, within my company this year. So I don't know when I would do another live video. I think last year I was like, oh, I could do one once a month, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to prepare a webinar, to prepare, to have people join you, to get people to join you. So it's a lot of work, but I'm willing to do it if you all are interested. So I'm saying to you today, right now, if you're interested, sign up. There's a link in the comments. The links are all across my social medias. I'm everywhere. I am right now. We are streaming everywhere. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. No, we're not on Instagram. We're on LinkedIn. We're on TikTok. We will be on Instagram soon. So sign up. Don't wait. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future. Invest in your family. Think about all those people who are dependent on you to change their lives. And think about what happens and what it would look like if you actually did it, if you actually changed their lives. But then I want you to also think about what would it look like if you sat still and did nothing? How would their lives be affected? That's how I think. Right? That's how I think. I think about all the people who are dependent on me and how will their lives change if I executed everything that I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to execute a lot. All right. So anyway, y'all, we are at 29 minutes. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to say anything else. I can't say anything else. Join me tonight. It's not too late to sign up. Click the link, sign up, share it with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers, um, students, adults. It doesn't matter. Job seekers, um, employees, professionals looking for promotion, and you've been in the same position for a long time, and you're like, man, I really could use a refresher. Sign up. All right. Listen, it has been a pleasure. I know I haven't been here in a minute, but whenever I'm here, you can always expect me to be real with you. You can expect me to be honest with you, and you can just expect me to want more for you because I wanted more for myself, and y'all, I had to work for it, and I want you to want more for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with saying you want more. It's not. Anyway, my name is Felecia Higgs Walker, and I am the CEO of the Focus Group by Felecia. I am the author of Paid on Friday, Broke by Tuesday, The Pathway to Unstoppable Success. And I will tell you, if I don't see you anymore before the end of the year, if you don't join the webinar tonight, I'm going to say this to you, and I hope you take it and run with it. Stay focused. Can you see that? Can y'all see that? Stay focused. Oh, these will be on sale soon. Stay focused. Be intentional in everything you do, and be encouraged along the way. That's all I got. Take care. I hope to see you tonight. If not, Happy New Year, and I'll see you in January. Peace. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to end all of these live streams. If you need me, if you have questions for me, please don't hesitate to DM me. If you have my phone number, you can text me. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. We will go about an hour tonight. I will be talking really, really fast, but it will be recorded. So everyone who signs up will get the recording afterwards. But this webinar is live. It is you and me, nobody else, just me and you. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry I went so long. That's what I do. But have a great day. Happy New Year. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. All right. I'm gone.